Hello guys, namaste and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are teaching you basic level of German language, that is A1 level of German language. Today is chapter 21 and in this chapter we will teach you some important verbs for A1 level of German language. So these are the contents we'll cover in this topic. We'll discuss 10 important verbs for A1 level of German language. We'll give explanation of this verb with verb conjugation followed by some examples. So guys, before diving deep into the topic, I'd like to give you a brief snapshot or brief recap of the previous chapter. You can go and check it out, our chapter number 19 and chapter number 20 also. So I will give you a short recap of chapter number 19. What is verb? Verb is pronounced in German as verb. So meaning is quite similar to English. Verb is a word that shows an action, state or an event. For example, to go, to learn, to be. In German language also, verb plays an essential part of a sentence. Similar is the case in English language. For example, I would like to make it clear by giving an example. For example, zum Beispiel, example number 1, in English, if we say I learn German, and in German it is translated as Ich lerne Deutsch. Ich lerne Deutsch. Example number 2, we learn German. We learn German. Wir lernen Deutsch. Wir lernen Deutsch. Here the verb lernen is conjugated differently in ich lerne and wir lernen. Why so? I'll teach you in next slides. So what is basically the verb conjugation? Verb conjugation basically depends on the subject of the sentence. Subject of the sentence is personal pronouns or personal pronomen in German. So let's look further. So let's make it clear what is verb conjugation or verb conjugation. Verb conjugation means changing the verb depending upon the subject of the sentence. The verb changes as per the subject we use in the sentence. The basic form of the verb is always infinitive form of the verb. For example, lernen, machen, sehen. It is the starting point of the verb. So while using the verb in the sentence, it is conjugated differently as per the subject. And one more thing I want to say you, most infinitive form of the verb in German have ending en or n. So I'll give you two examples. These examples are taken from first slide. In both these cases, verb describe an action, but the form of the verb changes as per the subject of the sentence. For example, in first example, the subject is I, or in German, ich. With ich, the verb is conjugated as lerne. But with the next example, with wir or we, the verb is lernen. Why is this difference? This difference is due to the subject. It is conjugated in the sentence. While in the first sentence, the subject is ich. In the second sentence, subject is wir. So let's learn about the verb structure. What is the verb structure? The verb structure is like this. The infinitive form of the verb is lernen. For example, I'm giving the example of the verb lernen. Here the infinitive form of the verb is lernen. So it is made by the two parts. One is stem of the verb or verb stem. Another is ending or endung. The verb stem is here lern. And the endung is en or n. In this case, the endung is en. Why I am teaching you about the structure of the verb, you will know in coming slides. In this chapter, I will be teaching about the 10 basic verbs, their verb conjugation, and followed by some examples. So these are the verbs. Sein means to be, haben means to have. These are the really basic verbs. Werden means to become, machen means to do or make, gehen means to go. And 5 more verbs. Kommen means to come, essen means to eat, trinken means to drink, sehen means to see, sprechen means to speak. So let's see the conjugation of these verbs followed by examples. I've tabulated them in tabular form in order of personal pronomen or subject so that it becomes easier for you to understand and memorize. So let's go directly into the table. So let's begin with the first verb. Sein means to be. I'll come to this example later on. Here in the first column, these are the subject in the sentence, personal pronoun or personal pronomen. The form of the verb here, sein, when it comes with ich, it becomes bin. Ich bin means I am. Du bist means you are. Ist. Means he. Sie means sie. Es means it. Is. Wir sind. We are. Ihr seid. You all are. Here are two Z. The Z with small s is they, and the Z with capital S is you. In formal situation. In this form, the conjugation of verb is sind. So let's give you an example. Ich bin Nabin. I am Nabin. Here with ish, which form of the verb sein is used? Bin. So let's jump into the next verb, that is haben, means to have. So ich habe means I have. Du hast, you have. Sie hat, he sie it has. Wir haben, we have. Ihr habt, you all have. Sie haben, or they, you have. So these are the different form of the verbs which depend upon the personal pronoun or the subject they take. Ich habe, du hast. So let's give you an example. Ich habe einen Hund. I have a dog. So with ich it comes habe. Ich habe einen Hund. So let's go to the next verb, that is werden. Werden means to become. So ich werde, I become. Du wirst, you become. Sie wird, he see it becomes. Wir werden, we become. Ihr werdet, you all become. Sie werden, they or you become. So next verb is machen. So here is the example. Ich werde zu Hause sein. Ich werde zu Hause sein. I'll be at home. If it is really difficult for you to understand this verb conjugation, you can compare with English. For example, I'll give an example. Let's go with verb machen, means to do or make. Ich mache. Here is I make. Du machst. You make. Macht. He see it makes. Here let's look it in the English column. Here in the first line is I make. In the third line it is he see it makes. So similarly the case in German. Macht. Wir machen. We make. Ihr macht. You all make. Sie machen. They or you make. So let's give you an example. Ich mache Obstsalat. Ich mache Obstsalat. Obst means fruit. Salat means salad. So I will make fruit salad. So let's go to the next verb, that is gehen, means to go. Ich gehe. I go. Du gehst. You go. Geht. He see it goes. And look in the English column. I go. He see it goes. This is the similar case in German. Wir gehen. We go. Ihr geht. You all go. Sie gehen. They or you, informal situation, go. So let's make it clear by giving an example. I will go home. Ich gehe nach Hause. Ich gehe nach Hause. House is written in capital letter. You all know that in German, the nouns are always written in capital letter wherever they are used in the sentence, either in the beginning, middle, or at the end. Let's go to the next example. Kommen means to come. Ich komme. Du kommst. Kommt. Wir kommen. Ihr kommt. Sie kommen. So guys, can you make an example to try without seeing in the screen? So I'll make it one for you. Ich komme zur Schule. Ich komme zur Schule. I'm coming to the school. I'm coming to school. Here Schule means suits. Schule means school. Essen means to eat. Ich esse. Du isst. Sie isst. Wir essen. Ihr isst. Sie essen. Here, while conjugating the verb essen, you have to be really careful because look at the spelling here. Ich esse. E is here. Du isst. There is I. Please be careful. This is not a spelling mistake in here. You have to remember this. So let's give it an example. Ich esse jeden Tag Apfel. Ich esse jeden Tag Apfel. I eat apple every day. I eat apple every day. Yes, I do really eat apple every day. And do you? So let's go to the next verb, that is trinken, to drink. Ich trinke, I drink. Du trinkst, you drink. Sie trinkt, he drinks. Wir trinken, we drink. Ihr trinkt, you all drink. Sie trinken, they or you drink. So let's give an example. Ich trinke jeden Morgen Tee. Ich trinke jeden Morgen tea. I drink tea every morning. I drink tea every morning. So next one is sehen, means to see. Ich sehe. Du siehst. Look here, the spelling of this is really different from the infinitive form of the verb. Please be careful. It's not a spelling mistake. Du siehst. Ihr sieht. Wir sehen. Ihr seht. Sie sehen. So, ich sehe dich. I see you. So, we are at the end of the chapter. This is the last verb. Expression. Here you can also find a difference in spellings. Please be careful. Do take a screenshot and make a note of it. Ich spreche. Du sprichst. In du sprichst, here comes I. What do we call I in German? I. Here is spricht. Wir sprechen. Ihr spricht. Sie sprechen. So let's make it clear by giving an example. Ich spreche 3 Sprachen. I speak 3 languages. Languages are called Sprachen. So guys, that's all for today. I think we are able to teach you some of the basic verbs for A1 level of German language, their verb conjugation, and we also taught you how to make small sentences in German. Do try this at home. Try making small sentences in German. And do follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Do subscribe to our channel. Do like our videos. Do share our videos. If you have any doubts, please do not forget to mention in the comment section below. We'll try to reply as soon as possible. So see you in the next chapter. That is chapter number 22. In German, Lektion 22. Till then, take care. Ciao. Bis bald.